Welcome to Crypto Live. In this video, let us know the potential of XRP to reach $777 or more, and how the conspiracy behind Tether and Ripple XRP price moves is biblical. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our upcoming videos about cryptocurrencies. It would be great if you could share this video to your friends and family members so that they can get updated too. There is a $1.3 billion lawsuit against XRP right here. A tiny dot shared by crypto whales. XRP was also bought early on with Bitcoin in the early days. Then, with the Tether lawsuit, $1.4 trillion are 1,000 times more. A sleight of hand trick like this one of those things we need to pay attention to. It has become bigger than it needs to be and everyone is focusing on it, but we are overlooking the elephant in the room. Also, XRP won't go to zero. In a video years ago, the former SEC chairman literally said that XRP is not a security. According to him, this will be more of a currency than a security. We will either have it as a new type of classification, such as a utility token, or a new type of currency. Sharing what Crypto Eddie said about the US SEC commissioner, which is a shared status by Crypto Eddie, she's quoted to say, "If you're raising money for a company, sure, that's a security. But if you're just selling something to be used in a functioning network, it doesn't look like a security to me." Then what's next? According to speculations, clarity will emerge in due time. But the more they delay, the more fear will increase. Scaring people away in their leverage is the uncertainty. And now, the continued sales of Ripple must be viewed as security sales. Moreover, Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson said, "I think 2021 is going to be one of the most significant years in the history of our industry for crypto regulation in the United States. It's going to be the deciding year of whether the United States is a friendly or hostile jurisdiction." Well, XRP cannot go to zero, according to my opinion, for those that capitulate. As an example, Turkey is planning to use digital currencies for wholesale trade in 2021. The same is true for XRP's use case. They're focusing more on wholesale. As you know, CBDC development, as well as last-mile settlements are crucial. It is already known that XRP is one of the bridge assets, but there will be many more, including systems that are permissible or unpermitted and vice versa. However, this is the ecosystem XRP will enter. In addition, there is an article about the $200 billion in fines of the mega banks, and of course, this is nothing new either. In the end, they are more profitable anyway, so nobody does anything about it. That's just a joke. That's corrupt. And Bank of America has essentially $200 billion in settlements, while RippleNet has $91 billion. Over 80% of all cross-border transactions in the world are processed by three banks: Citi, JP Morgan, and HSBC. This is a quote from the recent interview with Ripple with Shish Burla. The CEO of SendFriend, David Layton, also said that MoneyGram's main competitor is the money service business, Western Union, charges up to 10% for processing payments. We can do it for 2% by using demand liquidity in Ripple Nets. XRP is a particular example, just another. As for the crypto whale, it is over the $1.4 trillion lawsuit against Tether, and it's 1,000 times larger than the tiny $1.3 billion SEC lawsuit against XRP. But people are still worried about the currency falling to zero. A new bull run is coming as history repeats itself, and I think XRP will go up next. Is it going to be $777? This is what we will find out in this video, so stay tuned. If you are claiming that XRP is at the bottom, you cannot guarantee it. Alright, there is no point in getting distracted by Bitcoin all-time highs, which are artificially propped up by fake money. So let's take a look at some examples. So for an article entitled Tether Regulation Proposal Apocalyptic for Crypto. Additionally, Tory shared some information in his post about not being concerned about Bitcoin's growth because it is organic and institutional in nature, and there has been a history of USDT minted at the crypto market. Additionally, Tether produces $1 billion a month in April, followed in October by $500 million. A more crucial point is to mention a stablecoin such as Tether that is unregulated. In this case, USD Circle is great, and they are close to Brian Brooks, the acting controller of currency, who oversees the U.S. banking system. And despite being regulated and compliant, I still think Circle is a safe fintech. Tether, however, has been extremely shady for years if you've been in space witnessing it. This entire market can now be ruled by Tether. Liquidity in these other ecosystems would be wiped out if Tether were shut down, or at least its on-ramps were closed. At 9:58 UTC on August 15th, Tether's live price was $1 with a volume of 80.89 billion in 34 hours, which is more than Bitcoin and even Ethereum combined. Isn't that powerful? You must understand this is a ploy to prop it up. We criticize the US government over the same thing. But this, obviously, that I don't doubt. Cryptocurrency will easily reach the tens of trillions and even beyond in the future, in my opinion. However, for now, there will be extensive regulation. There will be fear, and people will flee. With clear regulations, utility-based project demand will skyrocket, just like XRP. Moreover, the bill requires additional reporting requirements at the Federal Reserve. Furthermore, the proposal includes the requirement of approval for assets, along with ongoing auditing requirements. I think that this is going to be an interesting time, because this is when the government is going to embrace crypto and potentially take it over. Many wonder whether SEC will target Tether next after Ripple. That's what we'll find out in the months to come. Well, in general, I support decentralized peer-to-peer networks, but I also believe that Ripple developing with the system is more attainable, and I personally believe Bitcoin is an inside job, having more to do with the media than with the technology. In that case, what happens to Bitcoin if Tether goes down? As for Bitcoin having a 50 candle down, that wouldn't surprise me. Yes, there are still gaps in CME. However, 99 of those gaps will be filled in the future. Therefore, we will just have to see. All that matters is that those of us holding XRP will be the ones who laugh last. The next time Bitcoin has a 50% candle, like XRP may one day, remember that there will be so many narratives for the single cause. It's worth noting that even though the stock market is at a record high, no one will say that the Dow Jones is finally crashing after all-time high. Nevertheless, everything is just utterly crazy as we print into oblivion. So be it. There are also gaps in the Dow Jones index at lower levels, so a decline of 20 points could be justified. Let's not forget about Dow Jones gaps closing too. As it turns out, these liquidity gaps are very real. Does this mean we should avoid Tether? For me, it looks like we need to buy the dips in USDC and USD over the last year. It's you who always decides for yourselves. Occasionally, I do have Tether because there is no USDC pairing, but just wanted to point that out. However, how do Chinese launder over 1 trillion yuan through illegal online gambling in Tether? I know some will blame the CME gaps to get filled, but there are many narratives at play. People will say it is a security threat or a matter of regulation. Thus, there will be a wide variety of narratives. The only thing I know is that tethers are going to play a role in this narrative, alright? In the end, all of that escrow XRP will eventually belong to institutions as bridge currencies or other cases for nostro replacements. Because if they stop trading, just like they do on Bitstamp, if they do it on all on-ramps like Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, and Binance US, what will I do? Awesome if XRP keeps going from here. Interestingly, they've already got their holy grail, the institution holding most of the XRP. As a cryptocurrency asset, it falls under the fund settlement law and does not qualify as a security under Japanese law. That's all for this video about crypto, and thank you for watching. If you would like to receive updates on the crypto market, make sure you click the subscribe and bell button. Also, remember to share this information with your friends and family members so that they can get well informed and gain some valuable insight about XRP.